What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Quan, and today, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Quan. I'm here with Miri, and this is episode one of Hot Topics with Dreamville.quan. And
M.offscript. In today's video, no, today's hot.
what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Quan, and I'm here with my friend Miri, and this is episode one of Hot Topics with Dreamville.quan.
And M.offscript. And today's video is about hookup culture.
Hey, this is gonna be a spicy one. I ain't gonna say spicy, but it's like
It's a good topic.
it's a good. I'm not gonna lie. This is my first collab. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous. I don't normally do this type of content. I'm trying to branch out and just try new things for real, for real. I think I think y'all gonna like what we have to, what we have to, what we have to say.
For sure. This is out of my comfort zone all the way.
Hey,
Really
first
out of my
time for
comfort zone.
everything.
It really is.
Hey man, feeling pick y'all brains with this one, huh?
No, seriously. I feel like this is something we can like really get into,
Right.
especially with us being in college. Like,
Hookup culture in college is something serious, bro. It's something serious. It's talked about a lot, but it's not really like people don't really talk about it how it should be talked about,
like in depth.
in depth. You feel me? It's like we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it for sure.
Sure.
For sure.
So, how would you describe that
Hookup
in
culture.
relation to like college?
Say that again.
How would you describe that in relation to college? Like, what is it? What do you think it is?
I feel like it's a lot of people being like young and lustful. You know what I mean? College, you get a lot of freedom in college. You know what I'm saying? And in today's day and age, hookups is like, I don't even know how to explain. It's like the new plane outside. Like everybody loves to do it. Like, and they don't think about it. Like they don't think about what comes with hooking up. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I think about it. I'm gonna say some of that for a little later. How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about hookup culture?
Now, I do feel like it is our generation being lustful,
Right.
and I do think that what makes it what it is the fact that it's normalized. Like, it's not anything new or unnatural for college students or just this generations to be like hooking up, like just one night stands, nothing behind it.
Nothing.
Like, I feel like it really is just lust, physical attraction. But you can't say that about everything though.
Yeah,
Because sometimes we will get to that later. We'll get into that later.
Okay. Yeah, like it's so crazy, like how normalized it is in like in today's day and age. Like it's just I really I really think what made it that bad is like how accessible everybody is, and like the internet, and just especially the internet. Now it's not, you got to go, you feel me, see this person, like go walk across the freaking city to go see this person. You don't, you feel me? All you got to do is pick up your phone that you have on you 24/7, text somebody on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. And it's just like, I feel like that's what made it so much worse. And like Instagram, for example, or TikTok, people just posting their bodies, just like being like, just trying to get others' attention. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, people are accessible. People just do it just because, And it's like, I just feel like social media is definitely one of the biggest parts of hookup culture.
100%. So bouncing off that idea, do you think that in today's age we don't meet each other in person? A lot of the meeting or making new friends or making new hookups, like it's online. We're not having those authentic, overwhelmed meetings in person. Or you think that it's both?
It's both for sure, because you can do that in a party. That's real life. You walking around campus, just seeing somebody and just doing it off the simple fact that you want to have sex with them, and that's what a lot of it is. A lot of people, a lot of interactions is not authentic, like you said.
Yeah.
Because people just want to hook up and have sex because it's so normalized. you know. But it goes both ways, you know. Instagram slide on somebody just off the simple fact that you want to, you know, saying hook up, or it could be, you know, what I'm saying mutual interest or
Mm.
just being friends. Really, it happens either way. You can't really say, but I feel like I said, social media makes it easier for it to happen. Um, yeah,
Okay, well, that's fair. So
yeah.
you think social media and how easily accessible it is, especially in college, are two of like the main influences of why it happens or why we do it.
I feel like, and why we do it,
Yeah. Or that's two different things in itself.
do you feel like that?
I think it's connected, and I do think that it also could be two different things in itself.
You care to elaborate a little more?
Because yes, it can be one of the many reasons why it happens, but it doesn't occur for the same reasons for every person,
Mm.
male or female. But I feel like that's the next question.
Okay.
But I think that yes, it is social media influence and how easily accessible it is because we are grown, we are in school. There's still rules obviously, but there's you don't have somebody on your neck constantly about
Mm.
what you're doing. You're not answering to your parents anymore. And I do think that some of it does come from their situation before they got to school. Like if you had strict parents and you wasn't going out and you wasn't partying and you wasn't
Experiencing a lot of.
grown up things
Mm-hmm.
while you were supposed to be a teenager, I feel like when you get here and you realize, oh, this is a complete 180.
Mm.
I can do what I want to do. I don't have to answer to nobody. I feel like that's also an influence of parents not giving their children leeway
Right.
before they get here. So when they get here, it's like book wild. Like I
Eh,
do. So yeah, bouncing off that. But I also do think that
mm.
another influence is like our experiences with other people when it wasn't hookups, like relationships.
Oh, so you feel like a bad relationship can really influence people, like make impulsive decisions. Just like sometimes it be get back.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes it be
yeah,
get back,
one
or
hundred
sometimes
percent.
people just be hurt and just don't know what to do with those feelings.
Yeah,
So they go hook up to get those feelings out of them. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I lost my words. But they do it with no actual meaning behind it, just
mm.
to get that nut off, you know. And I hate to say it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that, but that's what a lot of it be, for real, for real. If I'm keeping it a whole band, like I done heard people say that,
yeah.
but
But you think that's a man thing,
no,
or
oh
that's a
no,
woman thing?
no. It's at first, I'll be honest, I thought it
Mm.
was a man thing to do, but I actually heard a girl say that once. She was like, sometimes, yeah, I'll just be trying to get my nut off, and me, I was, whoa, I'm gonna keep it a bed. I'm gonna keep it a
You
bed.
ain't used to
Was,
that,
I'm not.
huh?
I'm
You ain't
like,
used to that. You used to that.
but not saying I'm not saying it's okay or not okay,
Yeah.
but I understand it to a certain degree,
Mm.
but not really. I'm not. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, in your own opinion, do you think? What do you think encourages a man to participate in hookup culture? I'm very
I,
also interested to see what other people think. Like I
me
want
too.
them to like answer this question, this specific question as
Hey,
well.
drop your opinions down in the
For
comments.
real, do that.
But what encourages a man?
Mm.
To be honest, I feel like it just be the lust most of the time. Like, and especially like with how it is today, it's like a achievement to really sleep with this girl, sleep with this girl, sleep with this girl, because it's hyped up, it's normalized, especially amongst dudes. Like, you fucked her, and you fucked her. Wow, cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of lustful actions, and yeah, I just feel like men do it for the glory of things. Really, sometimes some men just be hurt and don't know what to do with their feelings. You know, Same for women, of course. But I really feel like a lot of people do it for the love of the game. Like
a lot of men.
a lot of I say people, but
Okay.
just because I'm a man, I'm just speaking for men. But I feel like it also has to do with a mindset and maturity thing. Um, it's just a lot of people being young, like I said, accessible. Especially, it's again, I feel like a broken record today, day and age. It's just like they can do it. They see people doing it on social media, so it's like, well, if he can do it, I wonder if I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. You know, and it's just I feel like that's just what it is. It's just it being normalized, and so it's like it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people don't have no reason to do it, just to say I did it.
So do you think that, bouncing off the first thing that you said, do you think that one, it is lust, but two, men experience their little villain era? Like they got their heart broken, or they really was kicking it with this girl, like he loved it, like they loved him,
Right.
and something happened, and that sparked them having a number of things,
I'm.
and it turned into them picking up.
Mm, it just depends on the person. I'm gonna keep it a band.
Okay.
The best way I can answer that, it just depends on the person and how they feel about it. You know, everybody's different. Some people, it could be the breakup. It could be whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You know, but the villain era, something serious, and I ain't gonna say. I mean, it's just like it depends on the person. Some people's villain era could be in the gym. Some
different outlets.
You feel me?
It doesn't have to be hookup.
Yeah.
So it's not a direct influence.
No.
Not all the time.
All the time.
But it's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
All right.
Everything is a possibility.
Okay.
You know, anything can happen.
Bouncing off that same idea, I do think that it's also a possibility for women.
Right. So why do you feel like women participate in hookup culture?
You know, I feel like some of the reasons that you mentioned, from it being lust, physical convenience, or that possible villain era that I mentioned, I feel like it can also be all those things the same way it can be for a man. But also, some people, I feel like, okay, let me talk specifically about women. I feel like some women, they are able to have that, I hate to word it like this, but typical man mentality, where they don't see or they don't feel the connection between hookups and true connection. Like in the terms of like fucking with no emotion. Like you don't have no feelings behind it. I feel like it is possible for a woman to have that same mentality as a man.
Right.
But not saying that all men have that mentality, but it is more common for a man to have that kind of thought process. Right. In terms of like when you think of when men or women lose their virginity.
What do you feel influence people into having or being in the hookup culture?
I think it is like overall convenience of us being in college, but I do feel like people in high school were still, you know, going through this like same
That's
kind
where
of
it starts.
phase of life. But I do feel like a lot of it is what's common. Like it's become, I don't want to say the second nature. Second nature is kind of dragging it, considering what we're talking about. But I do think that it's just normalized, and I think it does have something to do with the impact of our relationships. Like whether it was good or bad, sometimes it can still turn into how it ended was good or bad. It can still sometimes turn into people going into this phase where they don't want commitment, they don't want obligation, they don't want to have to do these certain things that they were once doing because of how the relationship ended. That can also influence, spark it.
I agree. It really make people, because it's like we said, how convenient it is. It's like, why go through the trouble of even getting in a relationship when you can just have hookup sex? Like it's so much more free, less stress. What you mean? I can just fuck somebody I hate it. I hate cussing or using
Yeah,
words, but
that's what it is.
what you mean I could go fuck somebody and not have no type of commitment, no type of stress, none of that on my plate? And it's like, and that's why I feel like another reason why a lot of people do it is because it's like it's so convenient, so easy. It's just like it's it's just stressless, really. Um,
Is it?
I mean, sometimes like if you get your feelings involved, then you know, I mean, it just really depends on the person. And I ain't gonna say this, but I'm gonna say it. It's really depending on how p you are. Not speaking from experience, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But do you think that everybody has that capability to do that? To say, yes, this is us just hooking up, but I'm going to keep it P and I'm not going to complicate this? Or do you think that's a difference that comes in between male versus female?
but as far as a woman, and I know, fuck. Ask that question again.
All right.
You gotta ask that. Hold on, because I was feeling to say some fast shit.
So, do you think that that's where the difference comes in between male and female about keeping it P?
Yes, I feel like a lot of men. It's a lot easier for men to be like, yeah, this is that, and that's all.
Yeah.
Because like we had said earlier, it's more emotional for women. A lot of men just do it just to do it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But I mean, yeah, it really just like I said beforehand, it really just depends on the person. But I feel like it is a lot easier for men to, you feel me? And I realized that like I've heard from a lot of my friends, especially like since I've been here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they be saying all men want is the hookup sets. Not even just hookup sets, but just to have sets being lustful. Um,
What
so
were you? Okay.
go ahead. Couldn't I feel
No.
like go ahead,
Okay,
go
okay, okay,
ahead,
okay. So I feel like I got to bounce off of that
go ahead.
because earlier in the conversation you used the word fucking, and then we get to sex. Are those two interchangeable, or is that there's a difference between those words?
Say it again. Say that again.
Are those words interchangeable, like they mean the same thing, or there's a difference between fucking and having sex?
Ooh, yes, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. Um, sex is more intimate,
Hmm.
right? Um, you actually feel that person's love or whatever the case may be. As far as fucking, it's just like we said, you're just doing it just to do it. Like there's nothing
The nut.
behind it. The
The
nuts,
nut.
the nut. So yeah, it's two different words.
Okay.
It's two different meanings. What's your take on that?
Nah, 100%.
100%.
100%.
You
Two
want
different things.
two different things.
Fucking is like that's hookup culture.
Mm.
That's correlation between those two words. Sex can still be hookup culture, but that's when hookup culture turns into more of I didn't keep it P.
Mm.
Now,
Feelings got involved.
yeah, my feelings got involved. Now I'm questioning
So what's
what you
next?
doing.
So what's
Yeah,
next?
yeah. What is that? Okay, that's another question. Like, what did all these influences and reasonings and how does this lead into what happens after? What's the effect of having hookup sex? I mean,
Mm.
I said sex.
Hook up.
What's the effect of hookup culture?
Um, one effect is relationships. Relationships in nowadays is not genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Um, a lot of people do it for the consistent nut. Let's say that. Um, it's not real. Like people do it. They think, oh, whatever. But I really feel like it just be the lust that makes them feel like they would want the relationship, and then they
mm.
start having the responsibilities of the
The
relationship and
relationship,
being committed. It's like,
right?
nah, I really was just messing with how like it was consistent sex,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's one of the biggest problems hookup culture has led to.
So there's a somewhat of a disconnect between love and sex, or love, because love and sex are the same thing. Love and fucking, there's a disconnect.
For sure.
They're not meaning the same thing. there's a bad connotation between the two due to hooking up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had a question for you, but I forgot
Exhausted.
it. I forgot it.
Exhausted.
I forgot it. I forgot it. I wanted. Damn, it was a good one too. It was a great question. It would have picked your mind in so many different ways. So, do you feel like women is the ones that's like normally asking what's next, or they're not really keeping it p? Hashtag getting their emotions involved.
Yes. I feel like 9 times out of 10, it is the woman that's asking what's next. Because a lot of the times, either men can keep it P or they can create a facade that they're keeping it P.
Mm,
And they're not actually, that's not how they really feel. Because I feel like that's a whole nother conversation, but men struggle with expressing their feelings. So I feel like 9 times out of 10, it is the woman that's the one that's being open and communicating that, oh, maybe I wasn't expecting it to go this way. I know we said that it was going to be this and this and not feelings attached. But now that they are, and now I have to ask you, or I feel the need to ask you these follow up questions. Who else are you doing it with? What are you looking for?
mm.
Do you feel the same way?
What
Da,
did
da, da,
this
da.
mean to you?
Yeah. Like, is this more than just hooking up for you as well? Like, I
Right.
feel like, yes, yes. I like, I'm just going to say personally myself,
Right.
men usually don't ask that.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. I feel
Men
like
usually don't ask that.
because most men, well, most men don't be wanting to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, I don't know. I don't really know, but
Wait, so do you think that because men don't want to deal with that, that's another influence of why they participate in hookup culture because
mhm,
they don't have to worry about the feelings. That's the whole point
right.
of
Uh,
keeping it hooking up. I know
yeah.
it's the back of questions, but I had to hit that.
Yeah, but I also feel like that's why a lot of women do it as well too, because
Ah,
they don't want to get hurt.
mm, I think we have that
Um,
in common.
you saw it
I think we have that in common.
for sure, for sure.
The reasoning is like different, but
And that's why a lot of people do get hurt though because of hookup culture, because people don't care about relationships
mm,
and people don't care about their own relationships,
mm,
and obviously them hooking up with other people, and let's just say the partner finds out, then they gonna go do it. We was talking about this earlier when it get
get
back.
back. Yeah.
Then that it's a cycle. It's just so many things that could create the cycle. It's crazy, really. It's like it's endless because people get hurt every day. People, and especially with like people like as bad as it is now. Imagine in the next 5 to 10 years,
Oh God.
because the kids is seeing what's happening.
Yeah. The kids are being made from what's
I'm
happening.
telling, literally,
Like
literally,
the kids are being made from that.
and it also starts some parenting and at home, really. If their parent, if the kids wasn't not even raised right, but like you said, shelter and things of that, it influences a lot of bad decisions or decisions like that.
Mm-hmm.
But to get back on topic, I forgot the topic.
I wanted to piggyback off something you said about it being a cycle because I do feel like this is another effect of it. The cycle of you still getting your feelings hurt,
Mm,
especially women, because
mm,
you can still be craving that type of connection and still be participating in hookup culture. But because you're participating in hookup culture, you're doing nothing but enabling yourself to get hurt again because that person is not staying. They have no obligation. It's a hookup. So when those feelings do become involved, now you're left with, huh, I didn't keep it P. He
mm.
kept it P. So now your feelings are hurt again because he's not staying, even though
Right.
that's really what you wanted.
That's exactly what you wanted.
So it's a
Hey,
cycle. It's repeating. You're just gonna keep hurting yourself, enabling the same
right.
feelings and emotions. because you think that the fucking is gonna heal the parts of you
But
that you're trying to fix.
it
It's
never
not.
it never do.
It never does.
Never does.
Never.
Damn. You know what's crazy? I just remember my question
Mm.
and then forgot it again. Do you feel like consistent hookups is still part of like hookup culture? Do you feel like hooking up is it could be more of a consistent thing, like we've been talking about, strictly fucking? You consider that hookup culture, or we
I
just consider that like what you?
I do think it's under that web of hooking up, but I also feel like it depends on your definition of it as a person, because hooking up can be one night stand, hooking up can be consistent, or hooking up can be a term where we call fuck buddies or friends with benefits. But I do feel like that consistent hookup, like with one person, that's what sparks the next question from the female, because now you're showing me that
You can be consistent.
You can be consistent, and he may or may not be doing things that somebody would do in a relationship, but y'all don't got no title. So I feel like that is a conflict within itself, because now you're creating this space where you're making her feel seen, wanted, and all these other things.
Situationship.
Yes, that's why situationships should not happen.
Ooh.
That's what's creating a cycle.
I agree.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was a good question.
Good answer. That was a good answer. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good answer. That was a good answer for sure.
On our basis, because I feel like that's another topic in itself.
Yeah, most definitely.
About childhood and
kids being brought up on
broken homes, baby daddy, baby mama.
Yeah, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
That's a whole other topic. We got that saved. We got that coming next. Coming soon. That's a future episode, you know what I'm saying, topic for sure. But damn, bro. That was a good convo.
That was a good convo. I'm very interested. I really want people to comment
on
what y'all think.
What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about hookup culture? What do y'all feel like the effects of it, and how it really like kind of messed? I ain't gonna say messed up, but I'm gonna say messed up. Messed up today's
That's a good term,
society and people's mindsets and just how relationships work and people, you know what I'm saying, actual intentions when they meet you, you know, because a lot of it seems genuine. Like I said, people be love bombing, doing it to get what they want, and they just, you know what I'm saying. But I ain't gonna really speak too much on that because I can really get into that. But let y'all think about this whole thing, you know, like y'all mess with hookup culture, or y'all like I'm cool with my one, you know. And it also could be damn if they get on topic, but it also could be like a maturity thing, you know. A lot of people are just immature, or it's a part of growing up, you know. Like in today's, like, it's normalized, so we feel like fucking going through people and just hooking up is part of the learning experience, especially in college. They love to normalize. They really want to. And then a lot of people say like fucking like it's literally a part of the college experience. Like going through people, it's not. I mean, it can be if in your story. If that's what you want to do. That's your story for sure. But that's not what it's for. You know, ultimately, I feel like it is a maturity thing. You know what I'm saying? You live, you learn. You go through that. Not everybody go through it, but if you go through it, you learn a lot from it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, once you get older, you realize a lot of people realize it's not all of that. You know what I'm saying? Going through people is not okay.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy. It's damn sure not healthy. You can get a lot from it, and you can lose and gain a lot from it. Literally, you know.
It's plus and minuses. I feel like we didn't really get into the pluses, but I feel like the main plus is just learn, experience. Don't do again. Learn from your experiences.
If you do participate in hookup culture, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, like we said, learning experience. A lot of us already done experience that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But
it's I hate to say it, but it's normal.
It's normal. It's definitely like we said, it's normalized.
Yeah.
It's normalized, you know. There's nothing you can really do about that. Like we said, Drop some comments down below. Give us
Sure.
topics y'all would want us to talk about.
Yes.
You know, we're down to talk about any and everything for real, for real. As long as it's not something crazy, you
Yes.
know.
Something that we can post. And also, if you think of a topic and want to be a part of the topic, also let us know that
Let us
too.
know. Don't care.
Because we're interested in, adding more people to
Adding
the
more-
conversation,
adding more
seeing different viewpoints beside our own.
Most definitely. But it's been real. It's been real.
Yes.
It's been a
Like this was a good starter. Like this
most
is
definitely.
a banker for sure.
Most definitely. Plenty more to come. Plenty of years to come. Plenty of collabs, videos, whatever the case may be.
I gotta stay on the lookout for both of us, so.
Most definitely. Her page is gonna depend on who. Her page gonna be in the description. My page gonna be in the description.
Yeah,
Somebody's page gonna be in the description. Like, sub, comment, share. Give me support. They're gonna share. Sure. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do all that. Great. Like, maybe subscribe, share. You don't even got to comment. I mean, you don't even got to comment for real. For you know what I'm saying? Show us some support. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get our names out there. You know what I'm saying? Our faces out there. Just yeah.